Hey family, welcome to our channel, Who Am I to Judge? And this is your host, Keeping It Real. Today, we're going to talk about my trip to Boulder, Colorado. As you know, that is the home of Colorado University, where none other than Coach Prime is the head coach of the football team. So excited, so excited, so excited to chat about it. So, to begin, one day, earlier this year, somewhere in January maybe, I began watching YouTube. I was in those YouTube streets and I was seeing what was going on, and who was in the news always was Coach Prime and his team at Colorado University. And so I was saying to my family, hey, I am so excited about what he's doing. There was a lot of hoopla about him being in Jackson, Mississippi initially, and things didn't go well. And then he, of course, moved on to Colorado University. Okay, so everybody has their own opinion. I am certainly not here to judge because, that's the name of our show. Who am I to judge? But we did, as a family, begin to follow him and follow his children and just seeing what was going on and what was new and fresh and happening with Coach Prime. So the more my family and I watched, learning what was going on with Coach Prime and seeing the team that he was building and watching his meetings, seeing how he was not only grooming his team, but grooming his adult leaders, the coaches, and helping them understand a business and how to strive for greatness financially and in the other aspect, right? So the more my family and I watched, the more interested we became in seeing the campus. Let's go and see, because it appears to me that him being in Boulder, Colorado was going to open a lot of doors for a lot of people at that school. So let me preface this story by saying I have at no time in my life been a lady who follows football. Never understood the game ever, even in school, in high school, college. Never understood the game, but I would go attend the game just because I was hanging out with friends. My game was always basketball. That was a game that I could follow. Knew all the players and all that good stuff. So, said that to say this. When I was on YouTube and was seeing Coach Prime was a hot topic, I tuned in more, right? So then I began looking at you're probably familiar with the show Coach Hayes Football. It's like Coach Me Coach. And, he does a live show and he has, the audience can call in and make comments. They have 2 minutes to say what they want to say. And then when their 2 minutes are up, they might get the boot and they have to land the plane, is what he says. That's his slogan. You got to land the plane. You got to make your point and move on. So I really, really, really enjoyed listening to him. And he would always encourage women to call in because there are a lot of women in the universe who follow football. They know that game just as well as any other guy, right? So then I began watching Well Off Media with Dion Jr. and how he would show different clips of Coach Prime and the team, their whole regime, whether it was working out, whether it was being on the field, lunchtime, all that. And I got to tell you, their lunch menu over there for that football team and, all the sports, the football, tennis, basketball, girls, boys, they all have the same shared lunchroom. So they have their chef and the food looked amazing. So that was also exciting to watch, right? So now as I'm in the YouTube streets, I'm watching Coach Hayes. Then I'm watching Well Off Media, which is Dion Jr. Then I'm watching Mag Dog TV, who also follows Coach Prime and the team. And, I'm learning different tidbits. So finally, we're trying to figure out as a family where we're going to visit for spring break. And of course, without me telling you, you already know that we decided to go and visit Colorado University, home of Coach Prime and his team. Love the fact that his two boys are planning to play for the team, or they're already committed to play for the team now, and that his daughter would be playing basketball for Colorado University. So all of that was exciting to me as a parent. And so, yes, we went down to Boulder, Colorado, and one of Coach Prime's statements is, people are always saying, "Oh, I was looking for you, I couldn't reach you, I couldn't find you, blah, blah, blah." And so he got a T-shirt and he got a slogan on it. "I ain't hard to find," right? He would say that in some of his meetings and press conferences. So we go down to Colorado. We're going to stay there for it was less than a week. Stay there for like 4 or 5 days, and had a great time. I had never been to Colorado before. My family and we had never been to Colorado. And so we got there. It was colder there than where we were coming from. And so we're traveling, and we've got boots and winter coats and gloves and hats. Mind you, it's going to be about 40 degrees there when we went in March. But in our hometown, it was like 60 degrees. So we were like, oh man, we should have probably waited until later in the year to go, because I am not one who enjoys cold weather. Never have been. Was raised in cold weather, but I don't like cold weather. I've never been to Colorado. My friends and people that I knew would say to me, "Oh, you guys will be fine, but you just have to make sure you drink plenty of water before you travel. So days before traveling, make sure you drink lots of water, because that altitude is what's going to get you." And I was thinking, okay, well, hey, since you've been and you know, then I am going to definitely follow your advice. So family and I, we're drinking plenty of water, we're hydrated. Get to Colorado, no problem with feeling lightheaded or anything like that. What I encountered was my unknown allergies decide that they are a thing now. They decide that they are a thing, and they're going to let the world know. So we go to a tennis match, because on one of Coach Prime's little YouTube announcements, he goes to visit the tennis practice area. And so he is telling all the viewers, hey, when you're here, be sure to stop at and watch the tennis team. And so he puts the camera on the calendar for the tennis matches. And so when the family and I go, we already know that one of the days that we're in Colorado, at Colorado University, we are planning to attend one of the tennis matches. So we did. So I go to the tennis match. We're sitting there, and I am just like, tears are rolling and rolling and rolling. So the people around me are looking at me like, what is wrong with her? Is she rooting for the losing team? Is she for the guest team? Because they were not winning. Colorado was winning. And so then they finally realized, oh no, that lady has allergies or sinuses or something, because I kept sneezing. The eyes were running like I was having a tear fest. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. But we stayed. We had a great time in spite of me and all my waterworks. So we're on campus, and we're touring the grounds. We were signed up for a tour, so we're touring, and I'm telling you, they had to have hundreds of students in the auditorium that we were in that were all out-of-staters coming in to, tour the campus. So we were part of one of those families. So we're touring, and this is how we go on. While we're on our tour, we get to see a building that has, one of the displays was a Lego display. And I don't know who had this idea. I don't know who created the concept. I don't know who put their hands to work. But do you not know that they had a Lego display of the entire campus of Colorado University? I had never seen anything like it before. Maybe I will see something similar to it in the future, but I don't know. If you know that there is a place that also has a Lego display of their campus, please let me know in the comments, because I would love to see it live and in person. But I was so impressed. I'm telling you, extremely impressed. I wasn't the only one impressed. Everybody that was in the crowd was impressed as well, because they had never seen anything like it either. But now in my viewing of Coach Prime on YouTube, he's telling me that he is not hard to find. I take that personal. I'm thinking that he's talking directly to me, because he wants me to know that when I get there and I travel, take this flight to get to Colorado, that, hey, it will be worth my while, because I will be able to see him and shake his hand, just like the people that I've seen on the YouTube videos, right? I see lots of family there and near his offices, and they're shaking hands and blah, blah, blah. Well, my poor little heart sank when I traveled all that way with the hopes and anticipation of seeing Coach Prime and his family, and we didn't get to see Coach Prime or his family. We didn't see the football team. We didn't see anything involving football. But we did take lots of pictures. We did enjoy the tennis team. We did just have a great time. Lots of great restaurants. It was phenomenal. But yeah, so I didn't get to see Coach Prime. Where is Coach Prime? Anybody seen Coach Prime? I don't know where to find him. But I did get all the way back home after our trip, our marvelous trip to Colorado, and I saw that basically the team had been held indoors, and they were doing whatever they do. And they didn't get to come outside until the day that we left. And so my family and I were saying, oh man, no wonder we couldn't find the team, because they were indoors the entire time. Whatever seclusion they were in it, deep. So, but we got our little souvenirs, the sweatshirts and different things. But it was an exciting trip. And if you've been to Colorado, to Boulder University, let me know. Colorado University, located in Boulder. They do have a Denver campus, but we didn't go to the Denver campus. We went to Denver, but we did not go to the Denver campus of Colorado University. So definitely let me know in the comments if you've been. What did I miss? When I go back, what should I look for? And till next time, family, enjoy life. I'll talk to you soon. Please remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, I wish you absolute peace. Please remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And until next time, I wish you absolute peace.